Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is the start of another weekly vlog. Now I am starting this a couple days early. Today is actually Saturday, October 23rd. And the reason why I wanted to start this vlog today was because I got some gifts in the mail from my P.O. box, and I hate having that stuff sitting around for a couple days. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start the vlog early, do a clip for you guys. So I did not do any stitching last night. Bill and I went out for dinner and then no stitching. But I hope today, to work on Phoenix tonight probably. But I do have a previous finish to show you that I will talk about. But first, I had a coffee bought for me from Pat Clayton, and she says, I love watching your YouTube videos. I really enjoy them. Pat, thank you so very much. Very, very much appreciated. So the gifts I received two gifts, and they're both from someone named Bonnie. Now the first one is Bonnie Lerner. I don't know if the other one is the same person. If it is you, Bonnie, let me know. But I had this at my P.O. box, and this is a breast cancer hoodie that she got. Look at that. In all honesty, I will probably cut the strings out of this because I cut the strings out of all of my hoodies. But look at that. So it says breast cancer awareness, and then on the sleeve it says fight like a girl. And then on the other sleeve it has the breast cancer symbol. And then on the back, isn't it gorgeous? I love it. So yeah, I'm going to cut those strings right now. I always cut all the strings out of my hoodies. Usually. It just makes it so much easier and better. And I'm not fighting with strings, right? Okay, so. Much better. Yeah. Love it. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And then Bonnie Lerner, like I said, so I don't know if it's the same Bonnie or not. She wrote me a very nice card. And remember those bags I was using for my cross stitch stuff, which they're fantastic. I mean, they're even fantastic for makeup and stuff. Remember these that were at Dollar Tree? So she got me 2 of those. And then she goes, according to her note, she goes to, oh God, you scared me. And I'm recording.
I know, they're gonna love it.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Wow, that was great. He's going on the boat with his friend this afternoon. Doesn't come too soon, right? I hope to finish my diamond painting today. My heart is still beating really fast. See, I should have shut my door. Oh my God. Okay, you guys are going to have a good laugh about that. But Bonnie says she's got these things at PACE, which is a senior program. And it's a health plan and care provider. And she goes once a week for therapy. And they do like breakfast, lunch, and they play bingo. And she won. And she got a few little things. Everyone got a bag of goodies, which I think that kind of stuff is so awesome for senior citizens. I know if, you know, my grandmother would have been in that mindset where my mom could have taken her somewhere like that, she would have enjoyed that very much, I think. But, yeah, so some breast cancer stickers, scrapbook stickers, actually. And I have a breast cancer, I might put some of these on my breast cancer scrapbook layout that I did, where I did a cross-stitch piece. But then a pencil. And then some candy. You know me. I love candy. So it looks like just some little mints. All in like breast cancer wrapping. And then a lollipop. And then 2 stickers, which I will put on my floss box. Yeah. So Bonnie, thank you so very much for that. Very, very much appreciated. And yeah, I keep candy in my, I have like my desk drawer. I keep candy in there. So I'm going to put all that in there. Yeah, I'm going to do my nails today because when you do dark colors, they seem to chip more frequently. So that's going to be something I'm going to do today. But I was watching, before I started filming this, I was watching Stitchman Darcy's newest video. And so now I'm going to have his theme song in my head. Baby, you're a Stitch Man. I'm going to have that in my head the rest of the day. But since I have no stitching to show you any progress, I do have a previous finish that I wanted to show you. So this is one of the very first designs I ever did using scrapbook paper. This is from, I want to say it was one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues. I don't know which one, but this is a Prairie Schooler design. And I stitched it on a piece of Aloha 28 count Lugana from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And this is artist canvas that I bought and I spray painted black. And then this is scrapbook paper. This is the orange is, the black is, then the glitter. And then I wrap, this is on fabric, so I wrap that around mat board. And I actually put quilt batting in front of it, and because it's a little puffy, I can feel it. And then just put felt around it, used my rotary cutter that was like a scalloped edge. And then these are stickers. This is just an alphabet, and I just did Wicked Witch. I really, really loved doing this one. This was one of the most simplest ones I did, but I love how it turned out. I love the orange glitter paper. You know me and glitter. Like if I could have my whole house in glitter, I would. Bill would never allow that. But yeah, this is why I think I kind of go crazy with my scrapbook finishes, because you can do whatever you want. But yeah, look at that paper. Isn't it so gorgeous? But yeah, so that's all I got to show you guys. I hope you guys are all having a good weekend. Like I said, I really am aiming to finish my diamond painting Cherry Blossom, because I want to get the next one on there, which is Maleficent. Jesus, I can't even speak. But yeah, I'm going to have some time to craft today when he's fishing with his friend. So I will see you guys on Monday for another clip. Hey guys, today is Monday, October 25th. And this is going to be a really short update. I have the arbitration today and tomorrow. I'm actually really tired. I went to bed kind of late. Our internet was out all day yesterday. And my husband called 3 different times and they were like, oh, it's an outage. We have techs in the area, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I think happened. I think because it was Sunday, they didn't send anyone out, because woke up this morning, still no internet. I gotta fucking work. So we used my phone as a hotspot yesterday to watch TV. So I call the cable company. She pings sends a signal to the modem, does all that. And she's like, I'm going to send a tech out. Great. He's not going to be able to come until tomorrow. Great. Okay. So we hang up and I talk to my husband, and then she calls me back and she's like, oh no, it's an outage in your area. So we're sending techs out. So all of that to say, the internet was fixed within 15 minutes, which tells me that they sent no one out yesterday. You couldn't have. You couldn't have, because it would have been fixed in 15 minutes. Now, I have the option of using my phone as a hotspot, but I didn't realize that I only get 15 gigabytes a month. And we used 12 yesterday watching TV. So yeah, last night, couldn't watch TV while stitching. I watched, because I have data on my iPad. So I was watching Frasier on my iPad. Okay, so I had to stop that short because that was my dad calling. But see, my dad is really good in the fact that he's usually kind of in a rush too. And he was like, how are you doing? And I'm like, we just got internet back. I'm trying to get my video together. My job starts in half an hour. He's like, okay, I love you. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So we were on the phone for like 2 seconds. So I watched TV on my iPad a little bit while I stitched, and I got a little bit done on Phoenix. So yeah, I'm telling you, one of you ordered this, a couple of you ordered this, I think. Absolutely love the Dubko stand. Now I cannot wait. We know I can't wait for my Velke Potoky to get here in November. Yeah, because the only thing I wish this did, I wish that they had made it where this flipped completely around, because then you could get to the back of your work without having to do this, and it's way up here, right? So that's the only downfall for this. But what I've started to do is pull the threads over here, because when I have them down here, what seems to be happening is I am pulling them. Do you know what I mean? I'm pulling, I don't know if you know what I mean, but I wind up pulling them through to the back. Like I wind up, they're in my way. Let me say that. But yeah, so what I got done was I filled in these 2 squares and did a little bit down here. So I'm going to try to do some more stitching tonight. Like I said, we have the arbitration today and tomorrow, which means I work until 7 or 7:15. It's a long day. But yeah, no purchases. Although I actually, for my, and I'll talk about that in my diamond painting video, because I did finish my diamond painting and I'm going to be starting another one. Yeah, I finished it. So I'm going to get off of here. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully with some more progress. Stitching is not a quick thing, you know, unless you're stitching for hours and hours. It's not quick, but it is a marathon, not a sprint, you know, and I've enjoyed every stitch that I've put into Phoenix. It makes me just want to stitch another one. I really love stitching on it so much that it's just very relaxing and not too much counting, like I said. But yeah. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, today is, I almost said Wednesday. No. Today is Tuesday, October 27th. And I do have some stitching to show you. So I did work on Carolyn Manning Designs Phoenix last night. Yeah, I stitched up here last night. So I got done a little bit of the green here, and then I got done all of that purple. Believe it or not, it took me like 2 hours. Stitching surely is not, like I said before, it is not a quick process. But I enjoyed this while I watched this movie that I was like, OMG, called Ratter, R-A-T-T-E-R, on Amazon Prime. Holy hell. Wow. This girl is stalked through her phone, her TV, her iPad. I mean, it's crazy, and she doesn't even realize it until it's too late. But such a good movie. Oh my God. And it makes you think about your devices, right? And then I did receive a needle minder in the mail yesterday from Mad for Minders. Yeah, Hissing Cat. I'm collecting Hissing Cat needle minders now. Don't you love that one? So that's it. Yeah, quick little clip. I have a feeling that this week is going to be a quick update. And I just found out today that my boss may be taking off 5 weeks at the beginning of 2022. So I'm glad she's making a decision next week, but I'm glad that she told me, because that means I'm going to be saving my pennies. I will not be purchasing anything. No. I think Bill panicked a little bit. I mean, I'm going to be making, you know, more money than normal through this arbitration, but that just means that I need to save it, right? That I need to just stop spending on extraneous stuff. So you're not going to see me buying anything. No diamond paintings, no cross stitch. when I go to my retreat in December, I will go to the store probably to visit, but I will not be buying anything. I really have to tamp it down. I mean, because 5 weeks of not receiving a paycheck, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. So I don't know if she's going to do it, but she said she's going to make a decision next week, because I told her, I'm like, you got to give the team a heads up, because people need to prepare, you know, for that. Yeah, so now that's on my mind, right? But I'm trying to just trust that whatever's going to happen is supposed to happen. So I will see you guys tomorrow, I'm sure, with another stitching update. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, October 27th, and I do have a stitching update for you. And then I'm going to explain something about the Carolyn Manning Designs pattern. So I did stitch for a good bit yesterday, last night. I got done like this whole section here, and then got a bunch done here. So just moving right along on it, loving it very much. So someone had a question about how to read a Carolyn Manning Designs pattern, because it is a multiple page pattern. So we are going to use Winter's Ice as an example, because most of these are the same size. So the how to read the pattern is done the same way. So the pattern is 9 pages. And I'm going to try to do this the best that I can without showing the pattern, obviously, except where I absolutely have to, like the edges of it. Okay, so when you open it up, page 1, right? You don't have to pay attention to that number, in my opinion. You don't. So the pages go, this is, let me show you, looks like the first row. This is the very top left of the piece. So this is page 1. This is the page I'm working on Phoenix. So you can see page 1. Now, this is the end of page 1 over here, right? How these patterns go, and the way that you can determine, if you look, if you see on the right, let me just show this a little bit. See how there is not a dark line, like it's a thin line. That means that is not the end of the, that's not the end of the width. These patterns go 3 pages across. Now, when I get to page 2, I'm going to show you. When I get to page 2, they have, these rows are shaded in, meaning because these 3 rows are on page 1. This is to help you line up where you're going to be starting stitching, if that makes sense. You don't stitch these rows again because these are from page 1. It is to help you as a guide. So like I said, page 1, 2, and 3 is the top. Wait a minute, let me show you. Pages 1, 2, and 3 is like the top of this, all the way across. And the way that you can tell when it is the right, when you, however many pages you need to go across, I'm going to show you. Do you see how it is a darker, thicker line here? That is the end of the, that is the width of it. That is the end of it. So then when you get to page 4, I'm trying to get to page 4. When you get to page 4, you're going to see shaded rows on the top, because now you are, like, let's say this was pages 1, 2, and 3 across, right? When you get to page 4, now you're down here. So this is 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now, 7, 8, and 9 are smaller. They're only like a quarter of a page. But like I said, you can see, and let me show you, you can see the top 3 are shaded because it's going on, it's the bottom. I hope that makes sense. It's 3 pages across, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. Some designers, she doesn't do it in here, but some designers will have like a page where it shows the layout, because here I'm going to draw it on the back. I'm going to draw a really quick sketch on the back of this and show you how it is. This is how the pages go. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. That makes the design. That makes the square of stitching. Yeah. I hope that explained it. I commented and tried to explain it in a comment, but I know showing it visually can sometimes be easier. So I hope that helped. But yeah, I mean, I'm almost done page 1, but I still have, I mean, I have this bit to go. This is the end of, this is the right margin of page 1. So then I'll have to move this over to do page 2. Yeah, I still have a long way to go on this. I'm on page 1 out of 9. Yeah. But loving it, loving it, loving it. And yeah, I really just think I'm going to be continuing to work on this, especially since the arbitration is really going to be kicking up starting November 8th. And I'm just going to be working until 7:15 every single night. So this is just so easy for me to work on. And it looks beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? You realize what this is going to look like framed in on my wall? Yeah. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Wednesday. And I will see you tomorrow with another update. Hey guys, today is Thursday, October 28th. And I do have a stitching update. I am steadily approaching a page finish on this, on Carolyn Manning Designs Phoenix. I did a bunch more last night, so I only have this little bit right here to stitch, and I will have a page finish. Aha! Yeah, loving it. And I do have something that came in the mail yesterday, my Fabric of the Month from Fiberlicious, which I think I'm going to cancel, just trying to save money. It is 28 count Lugana, and like I said, the color is Wicked Night. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Ooh! I don't know what I would stitch on that, but you know what would look great on here? A Mirabilia. Yeah. Like Gypsy Queen. Or a really good Halloween piece. You know what would look good on here? One of the witch pixies that she did. And I've always wanted to stitch one and just never have. I don't know why, but that would look really good on there. I'll have to think about that. I would love to stitch one of those again. I really enjoyed stitching. I've stitched a couple of the pixies. I really like them because they don't take as much time. Yeah, I've stitched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. They don't take as much time as the full Mirabilias, and they still turn out really fantastic. So yeah, one of the witch ones would look great on there. Even the green one, or the one that has the orange dress. Yeah, I will really have to consider that. So that's all I got. This clip is 2 minutes long. Yeah, now so I can talk about this. Someone asked me a question. They said, when you use a hoop, do you use a stand? So most of the time I do. I was using my Dubko stand from Russia. However, a couple days this week, I haven't been. You know, I've been sitting in that chair and just holding this in my hand because these hoops are very, very light. And it's just nice to just have it right up close to you. You can flip it over. I am waiting to get my Velke Potoky because I can, you know, the Velke Potoky, when you have it clipped here, it flips all the way around and you can get to the back of your work to tie off. So that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, I've been just holding the hoop in my hand, and I haven't had an issue with hand pain or arm pain or anything like that. Now, I'm also not stitching for 8 hours. I'm stitching for 2 hours max. Yeah. So yeah, it depends. And that's what I wrote in the comment. I just said it depends. So yesterday, now I've been doing this over the past couple of weeks here and there, but yesterday I really went gangbusters and finished it. I went through my YouTube Studio app and hearted all of the comments that didn't have a heart previously. And they went back as far as 4 and 5 years ago when I first started my channel. Because a lot of those, it was when I was going through cancer treatment, and it took everything I had just to get through the day and to even do a video. So I wasn't going through and really liking or hearting or responding to comments. So I just went through and did all of that. And yesterday I spent a lot of time on it and got it all finished. So if you have received, because I had like one person email me, I had put a post on Instagram and people were commenting, if you received a heart, a notification from me in the past, day or so, and it's from a comment you left 4 or 5 years ago, that's why. So yeah, I just decided to go through and do that. And yeah, I just am very appreciative of everyone who has been a part of my YouTube journey in the past 5 years, because I realized that, tastes change, and a lot of people that watch my channel in the beginning don't watch it anymore. They either don't like diamond painting or they don't like true crime. Even though I've gotten back into stitching, they've moved on. And that's okay. I feel like, when you do a channel, you have to be fluid. So this is where my channel has taken me to this point. And yeah. And it's funny because I received an Instagram message from Gerald, Ginger Gerald Stitcher. Absolutely love him. He is definitely a friend. And I met him in person at the Flosstube retreat a couple years ago and just love him so much. He is an educator, so he is in the trenches with dealing with students and the pandemic and all of that. But he messaged me and said, I received an email notification from you that you like to comment on one of your videos that I made. And he's like, how have you been? Because we haven't talked. It's been a really long time. And so it was nice to kind of catch up with him. And yeah, so, and I even had someone comment, I forget what her name is. She's going through a difficult time. I'm not going to put her business here on my YouTube channel. But she said, she had left a comment and said, it's so funny that I received a bunch of hearts from you yesterday, and it really just helped me. Like, she's, like I said, going through a hard time. So she's like, it came at a good time. So I hope I brightened somebody's day by seeing a heart from me, even though it was from a comment you may have left 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, so now I just have all the current comments that are in there. But okay, I'm going to end this here. I'm actually going to go diamond paint a little bit. I'm working on Maleficent from Treasure Studios Art, and it's going to look absolutely amazing. And I'm going to watch It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, because why have I not watched that yet? Halloween is Sunday. Yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the last clip in this vlog. Hey guys, today is Friday, October 29th, and it's not a great day. I had a foot doctor appointment, and I have a bunion on my left foot that he said we need to keep an eye on, and I have arthritis in the joint of my other foot that he said eventually I'm going to need surgery. So that's not great. They fitted me for orthotics that I can put in my shoes. I have to get a new pair of tennis shoes because I wear Skechers, and he said that they're not good shoes. So I need to get another pair of tennis shoes. And yeah, so that's not great. And the internet's all fucked up again. So it's like, I can't with this stuff today. Thank God I'm not working today, but Monday and Tuesday, like, they need to get that shit fixed because got the arbitration Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so I did do some stitching, and I actually have a page finish. Yeah, I finished the page last night. So it looks so good, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really good. So I already have the second page ready to go. I will just have to move this over a little bit because the second page, is as wide as this. So, but yeah, moving right along. No purchases because I am being a very good girl and not buying anything. And now I gotta fucking buy an expensive pair of tennis shoes. And he also said I need to start wearing shoes in the house because they will give my feet support. Because I was like, I work at home and I don't wear any shoes. So he said New Balance is a good brand, or Brooks. He wears Brooks. So I gotta do some research and find another fucking pair of shoes. So I'm just gonna end this here because I'm irritated. I haven't had coffee yet today. Yeah, because it's only like 10:30 a.m. here, and I had to get right up and get to the appointment. And Bill's coming home. He took off half day because it is like horrible weather outside, and I don't know if that's why he took off, but yeah, he took a half day, so he's going to be home like in about 10 minutes. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.